Alright, it's lit. Had to do a little troubleshooting and shit to make sure this is working. But we got it working and it's lit. Turn the audio down for me a little bit. It's a bit kind of loud, and I can't change the what you call it, the volume. But we're here playing some Tsukihime. So for those that don't know, I already have the finals up, and well, it's not up yet. I don't know when this video is coming out. Maybe by the time it comes out, the finals will already be up yet. But I finished finished recording that. It's set to upload on Monday. When is that? On the 20th. So keep a lookout for that. Also, I'm gonna be playing Devil May Cry. I'm gonna be playing that as well. So be on the lookout for that. That's the PS2 game that I decided to play. But I had just finished watching Tsukihime, the anime, and so I was like, bro, you know what? I really want to play this game. So here we are playing Tsukihime. And so yeah, for those that don't know about Tsukihime, you're about to find out. The anime was fire. Apparently people don't like it because it strays too far, strays too different from the game or from the manga. As one would expect, you can only do so much with an anime, but I ain't gonna say too much. I'm just gonna get into it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this story as much as I do. Hopefully me playing this game will do the story some justice. Hopefully I make the decisions that you guys want me to make. Well, I might not, but you know how that goes. Anyways, we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna watch the opening. I'm gonna I don't know. I think I'm gonna read this. I'm not gonna be doing any voices though. I don't feel like making girl voices for the girl characters, but enough lollygagging. Gonna get into this. Suddenly, I awaken with a start. The night is pitch black, and no one else is in the house. Scary being alone in the dark. So to find everyone, I had to head out into the garden. Our mansion's gardens are vast fields of green, surrounded by a thick, dense forest, with the trees blanketing out the light, almost like a massive curtain, like a stage in a theater somewhere. The curtain of trees opens with a swishing sound. Excitement fills me, anticipating the beginning of a grand play. In the distance, I hear the sound of echoes beyond the black curtain of trees. Inside the forest, the sounds of everyone happily playing around. The curtain doesn't open yet. Unable to restrain myself, I wander into the darkness of the forest. Yeah, they're playing around. Darkness surrounds me. A blackness so deep it's suffocating. Not even the calming rays of the moonlight can calm me. The air is cold, and winter's chill so deep my eyes feel like they'll freeze. For a brief moment, I thought I heard someone call my name, so I walk even deeper into the forest. After passing through the veil of trees, I find everyone waiting for me in the forest clearing. But something's wrong. Everyone's lying on the ground. Everyone's lying on the ground in pieces. Clearing is bathed in red. I don't understand. A stranger approaches. The look on his face says he wants to rip me apart. I don't understand at all. Someone I don't know steps in front of me and is torn apart in my place. I'm just a kid, so I really don't understand. Splash. Something warm and wet hits my face. It's red. A red liquid, red like tomato. The person was torn apart. That person I called mom never called my name again. I really don't understand. But it's just so cruel. I wanted to cry. I just felt like crying. Warm crimson blurs my vision, seeping into my eyes. But it doesn't bother me at all. The lonely moon floats above me, bearing witness in the night sky. It's strange. Why didn't I realize until now? Such a cold, horrible nightmare. Yes, I didn't realize it. That tonight, the moon is so beautiful. Shit crazy. Doesn't the fucking music go hard as shit? I think the music goes hard as fuck. When I came to, I was lying on a hospital bed. The curtain on a nearby window sways gently. It's a beautiful day outside, and the dry wind signals the end of summer. Hello, Tonoshiki-kun. Congratulations on your recovery. The unfamiliar old man extends his hand for a handshake. His square-rimmed glasses and warm smile are very befitting. His tidy-looking white clothes suit him perfectly too. Can you understand what I'm saying, Shiki-kun? No. Why am I in a hospital? You don't remember, do you? You were involved in a car accident while you were walking. Bullshit. Your chest was stabbed by a shard of glass, and it was unlikely that you would survive. Bullshit. Very unbefitting of what a doctor would say, yet he says it while still smiling cheerfully. Terrible. I feel terrible. I'm tired. Can I go to sleep? Yes, you should rest. You must focus on recuperating and not push yourself. The doctor is still smiling. To be honest, I can't stand that smile anymore. Can I ask you something, doctor? What is it, Shiki-kun? Why are there scribbles all over your body? There are cracks all over the walls. Why are there cracks in the walls? The smile vanishes for just a brief moment. It returns to his face immediately. He returns and walks away. Seems there was some brain damage after all. Get a hold of Dr. Ashia in neurology. I also suspect he might have suffered some damage to his eyes. Spend the afternoon examining his eyes. The doctor whispers to the nurse so I won't hear him. I think he's still hurt. Weird. Kashi. Stop. There are scribbles all over everybody's bodies. The sloppy, zigzagging black lines running all over the floors, walls, the ceiling. I don't understand what they mean, but looking at them makes me feel sick. I wonder what it is. The bed, too, is covered in these scribbly lines. When I touch the line with my finger, my fingertip sinks down into the crack. Oh! It seems as if I could reach further down with something narrower, so I traced the line with a fruit knife that was laying on the bedside table. I didn't use any strength at all, yet the knife sinks into the bed, all the way up to the hilt. It was fun, so I dragged the knife along the scribbly line. Thud! The heavy sound of the bed snaps cleanly in two. Oh, shit. Gah! Oh, was that a girl? Oh, the girl. I'm not finna make a girl voice. The girl in the bed next to mine screams. The nurse runs over and takes the knife away from me. How'd you break the bed, Shiki-kun? The doctors don't ask why, but curiously persist on how I did it. I traced along the line and it broke. Hey, just what is this hospital full of cracks? You better stop with that, Shiki-kun. There are no such cracks like that anywhere. It's actually really weird because in the anime, like, how do I say it? It seems like in this, he's actually in a hospital. Like, there's other people with him. There's like other doctors and nurses and other patients. But in the show, he like wasn't really in a hospital. I think he was still, I can't say too much about it, but he wasn't in a hospital. It was just him, but he was hooked up to an IV. Now tell me, just how did you break the bed? You could tell me. I promise I won't get mad. I'm telling you, all I did was trace the line with the knife. I see. Okay, we'll continue this conversation tomorrow. The doctor leaves. In the end, not a single person believed my story. As long as I run the knife along the scribbles, I can cleanly cut anything. I don't have to pour any force into it. It's as easy as cutting paper with scissors. The bed, the chair, the desk, the walls, the floor. I've never tried, but probably, no, definitely, even people. But it seems that no one else can see these lines. The black lines only I can see. Despite being a kid, I gradually began to understand what the lines were. They're probably like stitches. Just like stitches that hold an open wound together after surgery. I think they're weak spots. After all, there's no way I could cut through such a thing. No. After all, there's no way I could cut such a thing with a child's strength alone. Yeah, I didn't know up until now that the world is covered in these lines, these breaking lines that bind everything together. No one else can see them. That's why they're just fine. But I can see them. I'm scared. So scared. I can't even talk. It's as if I'm the only person. It's as if I'm the only one who went crazy. Maybe that's why. Why even after 2 weeks no one believes my story. Even after 2 weeks no one has come to see me. Even after 2 weeks I continue to live alone in this world surrounded by black stitches. I need to get out. I don't want to be in this room anymore. I don't want to stay in a place covered in stitches. That's why I decided to escape and run away to somewhere where no one else would be. But the wound on my chest still hurts, and I didn't get very far. That was when I noticed. I'm standing in the grassy field just outside of town. I really didn't get far at all. My chest hurts. I feel so sad. I collapse to my knees and cough. There's nobody here. Drowning in this ocean of green at the end of summer. I feel like I'm about to disappear. But before that... Hey you. It's dangerous to be sitting out in a place like that. I hear a woman's voice from behind me. Hey, it's baby girl. It's not baby girl, but... Eh? What do you mean, eh? You're already a runt, so I can't see if you're sitting in the grass. I was this close to kicking you, so watch out. Yeah, she was not like this in the anime at all. I was waiting for her, and it's so funny. I was in the anime, I was waiting for her to kick the shit out of him. She points at me rather grumpily. I get a little angry. After all, I sit in the 4th row from the front, so I don't think I'm that short. Kicked? By who? Isn't it obvious, stupid? You and I are the only ones here, so who else could it be but me? She declares this confidently as she folds her arms. Well, I suppose it must be fate that we met here. So you want to talk for a little while? My name is Aozaki Aoko. What's yours? She extends her arm to me with the kind of cheerfulness one would show an old friend. I see no reason to refuse, so I tell her my name is Tonoshiki and grab her cool hand in return. Then she kicks the shit out of me. No. Talking to her was a lot of fun. She didn't ignore what I said just because I was a kid. Instead, she listened. She listened to what I had to say, like a friend. Talked about many, many things. About my family. About how it was an old and respected family with very strict traditional rules and my equally strict father. About my little sister Koya Akiha, who has also always followed me around. About our big mansion and the vast gardens, and how Akiha and I would play together with our friends. I told her about many things, almost feverishly. Oh, is this time already? Sorry, Shiki. I've got some business to take care of, so let's stop here. She gets up to leave. My chest tightens and I feel sad, thinking I would be alone again. See you tomorrow. I'll be waiting for you here, okay? You should go back to your room and listen to your doctor. Oh. She speaks with such ease, in such a natural way as she makes her way off. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll be able to talk like you did today. I'm happy. It was the first time first time I truly felt something since I awoke from the accident. Since that day, going to the grassy field in the afternoons became part of my daily routine. She would get angry when I called her Aoko. For some reason, it seemed that she hated her own name. After some thought, I decided she seemed like a very distinguished person, so I came to call her Sensei. Sensei would seriously listen to anything I had to say, and would always dispel my anxieties with but a single word, without fail. I was depressed from the accident, but slowly, thanks to Sensei, I began to return to my former self. Even though those scary black scribbles didn't seem quite so scary anymore when I talked with Sensei. I didn't know who she was or where she was from. Perhaps she really was a teacher. I don't care. Doesn't matter at all. Because it's fun being with Sensei. That alone is all that matters. That alone is more than enough. Hey, Sensei. Look what I can do. I wanted to surprise her one day using my fruit knife I brought from the hospital. I cut down a tree growing in the field. Like before, I run my knife along the scribble-like line and cut it cleanly across the base. Amazing, isn't it? I can cut anything easily as long as it's somewhere where I can see the scribbles. No one else can do this, right? Shiki! She slaps me across the face. Sensei? What you did was just fuck. What you just did was extremely thoughtless. Sensei gives me a hard, piercing glare. I don't know why, but I realize I just did something I definitely shouldn't have done. Sensei's severe expression and the pain from my cheek where she slapped me, I felt very, very sad. I'm sorry. Before I knew it, I was crying. Shiki. Then, a gentle, warm feeling envelops me. There's no need to apologize. It's true that you did something I should be angry at you for, but it's definitely not your fault. Sensei squats down and hugs me. But you know, if someone doesn't tell you otherwise now, one day you're gonna make a mistake you can never take back. That's why I won't apologize. You can hate me all you want if you feel that way. No, I don't hate you, Sensei. Really? Glad you feel that way. I guess it was fate that the two of us met here like this. Sensei began to ask about the scribbles I could see. As I told her about the lines, the black jagged lines that somehow only I could see, Sensei's embrace tightened. Shiki, what you're seeing is something that should never be seen by anyone or anything. Everything in existence has points where they are most easily broken. We, who will break down one day, are imperfect for this reason. Your eyes have the ability to see the fate of all things. To put it another way, you can see the future. See the future? That's right. You can see death. You don't need to know any more than that. If someday you happen to go down that path, the principles will become clear to you as something that is needed. Sensei, I really don't understand. It's good. It's important that you don't understand now. All I want you to know is that you must never cut these lines on a whim or as a joke, understand? If you do so, your eyes will begin to take the lives of others too lightly. That's the worst thing that could possibly happen. Okay. I won't do it if you say so, Sensei. Besides, it kinda hurts my chest. I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll never do it again. Good for you, Shiki. Never forget the feelings that you have experienced here today. If you stay that way, I'm sure you'll find happiness. Sensei finally lets go of me. But Sensei, I see those lines and get worried. They'll be cut as soon as I trace them, right? Then it wouldn't be weird for my surroundings to come apart at any time. You're right. I'll be able to help you with that at least. It seems as if there's a reason why I'm here. Sensei sighs, then favors me with a warm smile. Shiki, I'll give you a very special present tomorrow. I'll give you your old life back, the one you were living before the accident. The next day. Exactly the 7th day after I met Sensei, she arrives in the grassy field carrying a large trunk in one hand. Here, if you put these on, these strange scribbles won't be visible anymore. What she gave me was a pair of glasses. But my eyes are fine. Just put them on. The lenses don't have any magnification or anything. Sensei forced them on me. Suddenly. Whoa! Incredible! This is amazing, Sensei. I can't see the scribbles anymore, not at all. Of course, I had quite a time stealing Mystic Eye Killer from my old sister to make this I had quite a time stealing Mystic Eye Killer from my old sister to make this Aozaki Aoko masterpiece. Her name is kind of hard. Anyways. So treat them well, or there'll be real hell to pay. Got it? Yup. I'll take good care of them. You're incredible, Sensei. You made all these horrible lines disappear just like that. It's like magic. Of course, I'm a sorceress after all. Giving me a proud smile, Sensei puts her trunk down on the ground. But know this, Shiki. Those lines haven't disappeared. It's just that you can't see them. Once you take the glasses off, you'll be able to see them again. Really? Yes. It's the one thing that cannot be fixed. Your only choice is to keep living your life and do your best with the eyes you have now. No. Oh shit. I don't want these scary eyes. If I cut those lines again, I'll end up breaking my promise to you. Oh, you mean never cutting the lines again? Silly, you could break that promise whenever you like. Really? But you said it was something I shouldn't do. Yes, it is. But that's your gift, Shiki. It's yours to use as you see fit. No one else but you has the right to judge you. But out of all the abilities one can have, yours is terribly unique. If you have such a power, that means there's a meaning behind you having it. God doesn't give us powers for no reason. You might say that you were given the mystic eyes of death perception because one day, a time will come when you need them. That's why you must not live in denial of their existence. Sensei squats down so our eyes would be level. But you know, that's why you must never forget. You are a very kind and honest person, Shiki. As long as you remain that way, as long as you remain the way you are now, your eyes will never bring forth any wrong. However, I'm not telling you to become a saint. All I'm saying is live true to yourself and become a man in the manner that you think is right. Since you can accept your mistakes and are able to apologize, I know that in 10 years you will become a great man. That being said, Sensei stands and reaches for her trunk. Oh, but I must say, unless in exceptional circumstances, you shouldn't take the glasses off. Special powers attract other special powers. Only when you decide there is no other way should you take off those glasses. And even then, be mindful of how you use your power. Power in itself is not evil. What is evil rests solely in the hearts of the ones wielding such power. Be it for good or evil, it will be up to you and the choices you make. She picks up her trunk. Sensei doesn't say anything more after that, but deep down, I knew we would have to part. It's impossible, Sensei. I can't do it. I won't understand just by myself. The truth is, I was so afraid before I met you. I was only able to return to being me because you were with me. I can't do it. Even with these glasses, if you're gone, I can't do it. Don't say such things, Shiki. If you tell lies that even yourself can't believe, you'll only make whoever hears you sad. Sensei raises her eyebrows in displeasure and pokes my forehead. You know it yourself, don't you? You're all right now. So don't say stupid things and give up on the self that you finally found. Only you can choose to be you. No one else can do it for you. Sensei turns around. Well, this is goodbye. Listen, Shiki. Life is not easy. Everyone's life is hard, long, rocky road, filled with many pitfalls. You have more power than anyone else to do something about that. So pull yourself together. Sensei's leaving. I was sad, but I'm Sensei's friend, so I have to see her off properly. Yes. Goodbye, Sensei. Well done. That's right, Shiki. Hold on to that confidence and always live true to yourself. When you find yourself in trouble, calm down and think things through carefully. Okay? The solution will always present itself if you do. It'll be alright. You'll manage, even on your own. Sensei laughs happily. The wind blows. The field of grass sways in unison. Sensei was already gone. Goodbye, Sensei. After saying that, I really felt that I would not see her again. All that remained were her many words, these mysterious glasses. It was only 7 days, but she taught me things more valuable than anything else. As I stand there by myself, I feel tears well up in my eyes. Man, such a fool. I can only say goodbye. I couldn't even say a single word of thanks to her. I left the hospital soon after that. Afterwards, I didn't return to the Tono household, but I was taken to live with my relatives instead. But it's alright. Tonosuke will be just fine, even by himself. I'll spend a new life here with my new family. And like that, Tonosuke's 9th summer ended. The new autumn arrived, and I think I became more of an adult. Alright, prologue over. On to the first chapter, and I'm gonna end it right there. So next time I watch this, or next time I play this, should I say, we'll start off here. So if you guys fucked with this, let me know. If you guys still want me to read, let me know. If you don't, let me know. And until then, I'll see you.
You fucking up. All I had to do was walk by just to take his bit. Had that little poster on my neck like an alchemist. Then caught her bouncing off the wall, shit was doing tricks. She tossed my clothes out the window, she was throwing fists. Now don't you ever doubt me, cause I'll bring your ass to smoke. Got your vision cloudy, like we can knock if you buck. What you feeling rowdy? Like I'll kick your ass, like I was Kip Batowski, man.